Hi everyone, have you ever wondered or found yourself curious about the traditional attires of Nagaland and northeastern state of India? Today, we're diving headfirst into the vibrant world of weaving. In this episode, we'll wander through the Dimapur supermarket, where we'll have the pleasure of meeting auntie and uncle who have been selling traditional attires for an impressive 40 years in Dimapur. But our journey doesn't stop there. We'll traverse the winding streets of Chumukitima to meet the administrator of exotic ecos. And finally, we'll venture to the Chumukitima district of Nagaland, home to Nagaland's first craft village. Get ready to be enchanted by the colors, textures, and stories woven into every thread. And let us join together as we unravel the mysteries of Nagaland's weaving heritage, where tradition meets innovation in the most captivating way. Hi everyone, my name is Tiabong Sudir and welcome back to my channel, The Yatra Kit. And today, welcome to Global Heart, Local Soul. Hi everyone, welcome to the brand new series, Local Heart, Global Soul. This series is dedicated especially for those who contribute to the local economy of Nagaland. And in this series, we'll be diving through different districts of Nagaland, namely Chumukitima, Dimapur, and Newland. These three districts, we have created special stories from different weavers, farmers, growers, and also people who are in the food industry. In this series, we'll be exploring all of them, and this is something that is truly from my heart. This is something I've always wanted to do, to give back to the society, because you guys are the ones who have given me so much, and this is how I'm giving back to the society. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the series Local Heart, Global Soul. See you guys! In this episode, we'll be exploring the market of Dimapur, then we'll be interviewing someone who is a textile expert, then later go to TCB village, which is the first craft village of rural tourism here in Nagaland. To start off, we're here in supermarket, one of the oldest shopping arcade here in Nagaland, and we'll be exploring the traditional attires here in supermarket. So how to reach here? From the Dimapur railway station, it takes just about 10 minutes walking, or if you are in the airport, then it will take you about 20 minutes by car or auto. You can just tell any locals or auto walas that you are looking for supermarket Dimapur, and they will take you exactly right here in the shopping arcade Dimapur. This place is known as Naga Shopping Arcade. I'm wearing this traditional headgear of the Eastern Nagas, and look at this. This is made of elephant tusk, and this is made of, I don't know, whatever. But yeah, this is not the original one, of course. How much? Come on, the price? 4,200. 5,200. So this is priced at 5,200 rupees. Look at this. And now I'm wearing this beautiful headgear, which is loose for me. How much? 1,600. This is priced at 1,600. But what is handloom or loin loom? The loin loom, also known as the backstrap loom, is a traditional weaving tool used by various tribal communities in northeast India, including Nagaland. It is simple yet highly effective device consisting of a basic frame and a strap that goes around the weaver's waist for weaving. Meet Auntie Imli and Uncle, a dynamic duo who have been selling traditional items for nearly 40 illustrious years. As one of the pioneers in the market, their stall is a treasure trove of cultural gems, each item carrying stories from various parts of the region. As we chatted, they shared insight into the importance of their craft. They also explained how each item they sell is not just a piece of merchandise, but a piece of history, a testament to the rich tapestry of Nagaland. These traditional items are not just simply bought and sold. They are cherished heirlooms passed down through generations, embodying the spirit and soul of Nagaland's diverse communities. Oh, yeah, there. So meet Auntie Imlila, who is a store owner here since 1989. Taila saman it is up because यहाँ पे सब she makes all of this, and uncle is here, her husband, and their son is also there. So yeah, they are going to adorn themselves with traditional just for the documentary, just for the video. Auntie and uncle, hello, hi. Where is it? 87 na. 90 hole na. They are around 90 years old, 80 years old, but they are really smart, energetic, and they're running a traditional store here, preserving it and also passing down the traditions from generations to generations to their children as well. And their son is also here, but he's inside the thing now. And we're going to take pictures now, so let's go. And Auntie gave us this. Thank you, Auntie Kangabla. She gave me this and to him as well. So thank you so much. And now, let us travel and traverse the winding streets of Chumukedima to meet the administrator of Exotic Ecos, a one-stop weaving unit that pulses with creativity and tradition.
Hi, my name is Vitono Haralu. I am commonly, or let's say homely, called Gugu by everyone. I'm a social activist and I am currently the caretaker and the secretary of Exotic Eco Society, Weavers Place, Diazepe Village, Chumukedima. Well, I wouldn't say I'm a weaver, but I am aspiring to be one to start with. But if you ask about weaving, it all started from my childhood. When we were in Delhi, my dad was in the Air Force, in the Armed Force, and my mom, as a weaver, she would make us learn the basics of weaving, starting from how to roll a ball, the yarns, and also how to hold it correctly, and then help her out while warping. So warping requires a helping hand. So after schools, we had our duty to help her out, sit with her, and also learn how to weave our own hand-woven belts. So that's how the journey of weaving started from our childhood. I think it's very, very important because it's a life skill that everybody should learn, and I do believe, and I think most of us would agree, that our elders, especially weaving, is related with women folks, and it was taught in the morungs, or let's say our traditional homes of learning the life skills, not just weaving, but in terms of anything to do with life skills, from crafting to conversation to way of life, was taught as young people, as children specifically. So with this modern time, I mean, for me, if I look back, I think I'm very fortunate that my parents taught me, even if we were in the cities, and that base, that foundation helped me to pick up even crochet or anything to do with hand. Those life skills are lifetime. The only thing is that I didn't have a practice. So today, if I go back and sit and practice a little bit with a little bit of concentration and attention, I think, and I am confident that I'll be able to pick it up from where I left. So life skill is very important. It is just not an art. It is not just a culture. It is not just a lifestyle, but it is something that will go along with you, which you can pass it on to the next generation, for which we are making an effort, including me. It took a while for me. In fact, a lot of people are surprised at how did I get into weaving. My parents still question, but I do believe that it's a calling, something that I have accepted. It has not been easy, but definitely it has sharpened me to know the importance of why weaving has to continue and be revived in a more creative way, and package it so that young children are receptive to this idea of the importance of learning the skill. So we're not expecting children to become weavers, but why not? If schools and the world is encouraging life skills, then this is basically related to your identity and knowing your roots and who you are. So, like for example, We explore new designs, new patterns, because we have our traditional designs, which is very important, and we must protect it, we must preserve it, and we should also promote it. But my intention and advocacy is more towards with how do we do it rightly. Because a lot of times, in fact, IPR, that is the intellectual property rights, it's a very new subject even in India, and we are still struggling. Well, Nagaland is by far very new baby in this field. So it has taken us for at least 6-7 years in doing awareness. And it is only now that even the communities, our indigenous communities, are beginning to be aware why these conversations are important. I think my experience tells me in the last 13 years of my return back home from Delhi is that we take time to process, and it requires a lot from us to be patient. Something that is very new, it has to be tested over and over and again, and we need to become more creative in the way we do things. The same message, we need to pass it and co-create. We can't do these things in isolation. We need to partner, we need to collab, we need to translate in a layman's term. We use so much of jargons and we use so much of technical words that even communities are unable to feel the connection. So the work itself, when we talk about education and advocacy on textile pattern design, yes, it is important to recreate them. But the challenge here lies in Nagaland at the moment is giving due credit, where we must. So, for example, I, who works with weavers, we have been educating weavers that if you're using a traditional design, don't take it out just because you like it. Every design, every pattern, every color has a story and significance to every community. And it has sentimental values, it has its history, and it's the identity of the people. So I feel that these are some conversations that we need to break it down with all groups of people, from experts to designers to people who are curating, who are making our textiles relevant, and have a common safe space to dialogue, for which I feel we're unable to do that till now. But it's not too late. I think we're catching it up. Right now, when I talk about collaboration and partner, is the weavers community cannot do it alone, number one. Number two, a lot of people only look at the output. So we have been encouraging people to be part of the process, because without the process, there is no output. And if we don't understand the process, we wouldn't know the value of the product that is being produced. And it requires hand-holding. So we have this huge set of weavers who are still there, but they're forgotten. And we need the market people who actually knows the value of the product and is marketing these products in the right platforms. So for examples, we have exhibitions from both private and government agencies. The Ministry of Textile is doing amazing work. There's so many facilities, but unfortunately it doesn't reach the right kind of beneficiaries. So somehow it's in a lump sum. We have exhibitions going on, they get the TADA, but that's the end of it. And why people actually go for these exhibitions is the TADA that they get, they are able to make that as a capital to buy their resources. So the whole effort, what I'm trying to do as an activist is, find out where are the gaps and bridge those gaps. But sometimes this is also misunderstood when we tell the reality, because I think things have gone wrong for so many decades that sometimes it's very difficult to put the thread together. But no effort is lost. I mean, I wouldn't regret to any of the efforts that people who ahead of me have been doing, and we come and support what has been left and carried forward, and we expect that the younger generation, the next ones, take it forward from where we have left. So I think these are some of the things I feel the business community, the designers, the weavers, the government agency, I think all these stakeholders is very, very important, especially the community has to get involved, because we talk about culture, we talk about heritage, we talk about identity, but we are so lost in many other things that we've forgotten, that once we lose the right to our cloth, we actually don't have anything except for a ST certificate to say that we are so and so tribe. So that's where we are. But it's debatable. Well, I think for us, Exotic Echo, to be precise, through our Naga International Loinum Festival, this year is going to be a decade old. We are 15-year-old NGO. It started as a self-help group with a small group of women, and it grew into a society. And we've been focusing on training girls and women who wanted to learn and train them up how to weave. And then this festival whole intention was to bring different stakeholders, as I've mentioned, the weavers community from the Northeast, from India, and for the rest of the Southeast Asia who share similar prospects to come and dialogue. That's why we call the Weavers Dialogue, where we get in the challenges, the fear of losing the art, and also how to support the continuity of the textile. But it's not just the textile we're talking about the whole community identity that is in extinction. So we as indigenous community, we really don't do documentations even for small actions that we take. So I feel these are some of the things that we have been able to achieve over the years. And from the International Loinum, we have gone to Naga Loinum Festival because we wanted to get into the homegrown concept because we have touched the global, but it's about time that we take care of our homes before we invite others. And I feel that all of us, I mean those who are watching this, I hope you join. Come up with your questions, be curious about it, because that's where the search starts. Honestly, the Mekhala Wednesday that has started, really appreciate this initiative and how women from all age groups have actually begun to appreciate, because see, the appreciating culture has to begin in our Naga society. We love wearing it, but we really don't know what we are wearing it. So I think there's a little one more step that we need to get involved. Something beautiful has been initiated, and I think this is going viral, which is good. But I would also appreciate that we get involved in the process and know how these products are made. Where is it coming? Who's making it? It's important we pay attention to the maker. And when we pay attention to the maker is actually encouraged to produce more. And we need to make our mekhalas affordable. It's so expensive. I'm told by few women, it's just a feedback, and you may at any point of time you wish to comment on this, that the mekhala rates have gone so high that even a village woman can't afford it. The other part of this mekhala movement also has been, what I'm told and what I hear, I'm just a third person listening to it, but I think it's something to ponder upon, that the kind of material that we are using, for us, we promote organic, the value chain, the organic cotton, and we do this because we have been reviving the cotton growing in Nagaland again, and we do have Naga communities in Nagaland state who still produces organic cotton and make cloth out of it, fabrics out of it. But we don't realize these values because we want something very fast, very cheap, but of quality. And if we compare the cotton organic fabric comparative to other acrylic, polyester, which looks amazing, beautiful, but very expensive, but very bad for the environment because a lot of chemical is involved in that. So sustainable, environment friendly, it's expensive, is it affordable? I think these are some of the things that we really need to get into it. And also what is involved for all our women who wears mekhala. For me, this is my observation. Mekhala is nothing new. It's part of us. But what we was missing actually in the scene was making it into our everyday wear. Because we have so many alternatives now. And I think wearing with pride, wearing with joy, but a little bit more information on what these mekhalas are made of, who makes it, where does it come from, why is it expensive. I think a little bit of those thought-provoking exercises will help in the efforts of few or many who are in this movement to make our textiles relevant and also globally be respected, because I'm sure you would also agree to this, that people buy, outsiders buy our textiles, but you will see some of our textiles are made into carpets. They're made into, our Naga shawls, our tribal shawls are made into cushion covers, bed covers. I mean, the value is just gone. There's no respect for it. I would like to encourage, if I may say this, please research, look out on YouTube's. It's interesting to see, a cotton shawl like this. I'm telling you, the global market is actually looking for very old garments, and they're selling in lakhs of rupees. And for us, we think that, oh, iman purana ase, what is the value of it? But people know the value. And I think I'm going to leave that to you, why people tag those old ornaments and cloths, our Naga textiles. If you look into some of the websites where they're selling all these jewelries, our Naga jewelries and shawls, they're in dollars, thousands of dollars. And here we just make it into bathroom curtains or just throw it away, cut it into pieces. We just don't know anything. I think that's where I think we need to check on how much history we know of our textiles. Why do we wear what we wear? I think that is something we need to start basic, and then we can have a conversation. Local heart, global soul.
Hi everyone. First of all, before going towards Tesabe village, which is a craft village, we are just stopping by to have coffee here in Juro Coffee House here in City Square, Chumukidimam. First of all, a big shout out to them and a big thank you to them for sponsoring this video. You guys are able to watch this video because they have helped me. And honestly, like I said in my earlier video as well, I do earn from YouTube, but it's not enough for me to shoot videos like this. This series is something that is very close to my heart because I'm trying to help the community. I'm trying to help the people who contribute to the local economy of Nagaland. So I didn't have enough money, so I came and asked if they can sponsor me for an episode, and they were kind enough to help me out, and they were kind enough to give me resources with regard to finance. So yeah, thank you so much to them. And yes, they have amazing coffee grown from Nagaland, from different districts of Nagaland, and they also have this outlet which is called as Juro Coffee House. They also have their farms called Litanro. You can check them out. This is their website. And yes, thank you so much to them for helping me out. And all of you are watching this series because they have helped me out. They have helped me with resources. So thank you so much to them once again. It really means a lot. And may God bless them. And also in the comment section, please comment down, thank you Juro Coffee House, because it's because of them that we are getting to watch this video and we're getting to shoot this video. So yeah, thank you Juro Coffee House, and please comment that. Thank you. Hi everyone, we're having Juro coffee right now, and we are on our way to Tesabe, and this place is so beautiful. The place we're going is known as Tesabe, and yes, this is under Chumukidima district of Nagaland. And let me show you how this beautiful place looks like. Hi everyone, we are finally here in Tesabe village, which is located in Chumukidima district of Nagaland, and we are here in this craft village. Although the craft village is towards that side, we are here in the home of one of the auntie here, who is also a weaver, and they have been weaving for more than 30 years. Apparently, ever since when they were young, they used to weave, and one of the auntie has been weaving for 35 years. Both of the other two aunties have been weaving for about 30 years. It's really interesting to see them weaving, because most of the time we only see the final product. So I thought, why not show you guys how it is made and how things goes on with the process. So come. So auntie is here. Hi auntie, balna? Keep nice na. Mekhala la shawl na. Or ito la mekhala nam kes na. Nature punay na. Ito traditional lohoy na. So apparently this one is made in their own unique style, and this is not a traditional mekhala, rather it's a contemporary mekhala na. Are you kiman mapikawo? Suit na? Suit to kiman ho? 6,000 no? So this suit, so the mekhala and then the shawl. It is priced at 6,000. और आपने kan dukut bikai ito?
Ito order.
Mana order ko na bikai na? Acha.
Boleh भी t-shirt मेरा रखी बनाई के लिए डिजाइन अलग बनाई के रखी से बोले ना मतलब तो खुशी पहले itu.
Acha. Okay. Andi apne la naam kaise na?
Ami lah nam tu kutu boleh lah hai.
Kutu bolo lohe na? To anti kutu bo na?
Hai.
Acha. और आपने तो की करे से क्या?
Ami tu itia tu mekla laga tazu tu
Finishing करे से ना?
Hai. Itu.
अच्छा. So आपने तो किमान years weaving करे से?
Ami tu 35 years.
35 years ना?
Nikah से.
अच्छा. और आपने तो सिलाई से?
Hoi, moi yate.
और अपनी ला अलग को पारो ला कितना बार weaving करे से और किमान years उसे किमान time करे से नहीं तो?
Moi tu itu 18 years ini kate suru hoi jaise.
अच्छा.
Aro poila tu moi khan to itu town te Meurauri khan laga order banai bag aro shawl itu kan banai. Aro exotic eco society aha bisete tai khan to moi khan ke nizur kinika hobo itu training moi khan ke di kini moi khan to tai khan laga bi banai aro itia tu moi khan nizur bi banai.
And yeah, we are here in this very tiny, beautiful village. And it is a very manu ki man shina dege na. Yete pusti manu.
Moi khan tu itia tu population to 500 upper hoi shawla.
Household na? 600 na? Household na ito to? Na manu ko ise? Household na? So there are about like 600 household here. And it's a very tiny village, but it's really nice, very beautiful as well. Arante, apne la ito weaving ko kile kushi pa apne kushi kaise apne bhi to kora do?
Moi khan tu itu tu weaving korile paisa ahi to paisa ahile itu loi kini ghor cholai aro moi khan laga bacha khan bi school sob khorcha kore na.
Yeah, so I'll just translate that as well. So apparently when they do all of this weaving and all of this, they can also earn money, and that's a form of livelihood for them, and they can also send their children to schools. Yeah, so that's the thing. Or आपने भी की को मुझे like इन्हीं viewers kan के ना कि weaving to pala से इंगा ना कि ना को मुझे ना
weaving tu kubo hoile beshi digdar kam ase itu komorde bokhi kini bana itu kan tu moi khan body sob bikhai hoile bi itu kan tu moi khan bapna na kori kini nijur itu kan banaile moi khan laga bacha ka future bi bhal ase aru moi khan laga nijur nimite bi bhal ase aru itu weaving tu moi khan ekdom mon di kini banaile design khan bi ini bhal banabole pare jai.
Acha. Chalo, all right. Thank you, auntie. Weaving is not just a craft in Nagaland. It is our very identity woven into every thread. However, this precious tradition is at risk of being lost in the currents of modernity. It's more than just fabric. It's a piece of our history, a symbol of our heritage that connects us to our roots. But amidst this challenge, there shines a beacon of hope. Megala Wednesday. A revolution started just last year is leading the charge to bring back hand-woven weaving and wraparounds even into workplace. Their tireless efforts are commendable, igniting a renewed passion for traditional attire and the artistry of our weavers. A big shout out to Megala Wednesday for the tremendous work in preserving our heritage and promoting the beauty of hand-woven textiles. They are just not reviving a craft, they are reviving a piece of our identity. Additionally, the government of Nagaland has also started this movement by initiating a compelling step, with colleges now making it compulsory to wear traditional attire once a week as directed by the government. We're witnessing a powerful embrace of our cultural identity. This initiative not only celebrates our heritage but also ensures that our future generations continue to cherish and honor our weaving traditions. Let us remember the importance of weaving in Nagaland. It is not just a fabric, it's about our identity, our pride, and our legacy. Because if not us, then who?